jibbly. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if that's a word. Is that a word? Wibby jibbly? Oh, let me loosen my belt. What up, people? My drama kings and my drama queens. What it do, y'all? It's Giuseppe. I'm back. This is probably the last time you'll see me with this background and this show appearance. Hopefully, by the graces of God. And we're starting to use some new technology on the next show. So hopefully that all works out. And it's an improvement. You know what I'm saying? The glass is half full right as it is. So what I was thinking about is something called the Takeova. The break's over. God MC, me, Jehovah. Ha ha! I got a million of them. GDU. Ah, cha. The takeover. The break's over. There's some takeover groups out there. You might not even know that you're a group. Some of you are a group. Some of y'all are a goddamn army. And again, shout out to Miss Lovejoy in my outline. I'm going to run it down the line, outline style, for you again. Yo, bust it. A guy named H.W. Brindle would have wanted me to say this. So I'm gonna spit it. And I'm gonna spit it to you live. I am from John Philip Sousa, and there are more of us coming. You bastards. I had to add my twist on it. Having fun with it though. Fuck it. Okay. Therapeutic. I don't know what that beeping is. There's all kinds of things going on in life. But check it out though. Let me throw the first group out there and not jibber jabber. These takeover groups. I'm gonna do y'all first because y'all is the most sensitive. Nobody can say nothing about y'all these days. The gay people. Alright? Y'all are people, just like I'm people. Okay? We're all human beings. Here's a little example. Nowadays, you don't have the right to speak, comment, compliment even with you guys. If I pay you a compliment, it could get me in trouble. Now, if I came up bigging up myself, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know how to say this. There's no pro-hetero group. But if I was to come up talking pro-hetero stuff, it would offend you. But the other way around is the cliche nowadays. You're supposed to show pride in it, right? I could dig it. And I don't disagree with that. You should show pride in it. I got a couple of friends that are of that persuasion, and I feel like if they were more proud of it, their lives would have been a little bit easier. That's my speculation. There's this double standard now, and it's kind of turned into a triple standard, to whereas, you know, I'm not allowed to be proud of my sexuality, but you are. Think about that. That's not being equal. That's the takeover. The break's over, huh? Whatever to y'all with that notion. I sees it. Other people see it too. I hear other people mention it in their blogs too. It come more now like y'all are on the takeover mission than a mission for equality. I don't think equality is what you seek any longer. I think Dominance is what you seek now. Could I be bugging? The detached. The detached. The detached are on a takeover mission as well. They're working through your children a lot. With these video games, with these songs and music and the type of music that they throw the most light on, as opposed to the type of music they give the most shade to. You feel me? It's all on a mission to desensitize them, to get them detached. The way I see it, looking around as a parent, there's a constant push for detachment all over the place. They want them desensitized. They want the illest shit to be light work to them. The most scariest things to be nothing, to take it as nothing. They want them to take it as nothing. The most violent act, they want them to see it as nothing. That's the detached. Those are the ones I'm talking about. The ones that are in charge of, let's say, the production, but more so the release of these type of things. Back in the day, right, the explicit sticker was the big, whoa, if you had an explicit parental advisory sticker, you was saying some shit. You had some shit on there that you had to be of age to hear now, right? But there's no little control things like that no more, and the parental controls and all that shit and putting all that shit don't work. That shit don't work. These kids is too smart. They'll find a way to get free Wi-Fi. They gonna find a way to play the game, the exact game you don't want them to play. They're gonna find a way to watch the exact movie you don't want them to watch. They're gonna find a way to find themselves in the exact place you don't want them to go, if they so desire so badly. And there's nothing you can do. Why? Because of technology. You can't do nothing about it because of the way technology is set. They knew that from the beginning. If there's a way that you set it, there's always a way that you can reset it. They know that. They make these things. Okay? So it's like the detached are on a mission themselves. They damn selves. They lost their souls a long time ago. And they pulling at yours. Like if you still have yours, you're a problem. Ever notice? See anything similar? Let's move on to the illiterate. The illiterate. It's like, it come like they're making things to adhere to your illiteracy. You ever notice, besides the PC and the phone and the, no more spelling. Spelling done went out the window. You ever notice there's no more spelling bees? Like people don't even take that type of shit serious no more. Ain't no more none of that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here, right? Because reading probably will soon be outsourced. That's how they see it. The illiterate seem like they the ones that got the most influence behind technology. You can't get a owner's manual no more. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna put a little piece of paper in your product, and when you open it, it could be the most complicated shit. You open it, you know what it's gonna say? Instructions. Take your ass to YouTube. Take your ass to the internet and listen to somebody explain it to you. None of that reading, fuck a diagram. Oh God. Only for little pieces of furniture and toys now do they still throw the diagram in there. No such fucking thing. No such fucking thing. You feel me? The illiterate is on the move. They want the takeover. Phonics gone. Phonics is a kaput. Typing the answer. That's some new shit now. The kids can actually type up what is the answer to this goddamn question that I can't get and I need to have it by tomorrow so I can pass. What is the answer? Not Oh, help me with the key or the format. No. Straight up, what's the answer to this bullshit? And can you blame them? Like, if that power was there in the 80s when we was in school sitting in class, you think we wouldn't have took advantage of that? The takeover. Non-believers. We went from no prayer, no more prayer in the classroom to no religious this, that, or the other at the workplace. Some workplaces you're not even allowed to discuss religion. It is against protocol. For good reason, too. Don't think I don't agree with that. But I'm just saying, the way that people have ostracized anything that pertains to belief and belief in a more higher power. Don't you notice? The whole theory is being shot at everywhere you turn. Anything that might be sacred is being shot at right now. Christianity, Catholic, Jewish, Muslim, Buddhist, whatever. You feel me? Especially Muslim, especially Islam. I feel like after 9/11 happened, that was like all like a plea to villainize Islam. That's my opinion. To demonize it, to associate it with some kind of extremism or violence. In any time, in any facet of the word. They want you that when you hear the word Muslim or Islam, you associate it automatically with an M16 or an AK. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. That's a religion. That's a belief. The Quran and Islam. But it's like I see a plea to take anything that's sacred or pure out of it. That's what I call the takeover. It's in all kinds of different facets with all kinds of other different religions. But my whole point is I don't want to delve into all the different religions and all the different ways that they try to ostracize it from everyday life. Well, what I will say is I recognize the effort. That is what I will say. I recognize the effort. Pedophiles in power. Pedophiles in power are on the takeover. If you notice, legislation worldwide is being created and remixed to a way whereas it's lowering the consent age or it's making it easier for you to violate a person that's underage, basically is what I'm saying. It makes it harder for you to get in trouble. You don't see these kind of legislation being created and put into power? You think they're trying to make it harder or easier? People in power are trying to make it easier, not harder, for them to molest their little 14 and 15-year-old girls in their realms. I said that. What? I see that. I recognize the effort. Again, that's pedophiles in power. Your local Catholic priest benefits from these kind of legislation that's being made as it pertains to rape, sodomy, sexual assault, child molestation. It is what it is. This is ill topic. I don't even know if YouTube might even flag me for this type of shit. But it's a takeover. I see it. So then boom. Maybe I'll finalize it with this one.
Oi! If you're not watching GDU, bruv, you're out the loop, you know what I mean?
Trannies. You know what I see trannies doing? I see men that have transformed themselves into a woman artificially trying to go compete in women's sports. That's some old Joanna man shit. Like, really? What the fuck? You can't be a man and be in the WNBA. Be a man and go compete against women in track and field and swimming and all. That's not cool. That's not fair. You shouldn't even be trying that shit. The nerve of you. That's the takeover. You don't want equality. You want dominance. That's what I mean when I say the takeover. Those that claim their pursuit is equality, but in all reality, they pursue complete dominance. It's their way, basic. Fuck all that other shit. It's their way, and that's how they want. You cannot be a man, in my opinion. I don't care if you attach breasts onto yourself. I don't care if you cut your organs off that you got given by God and then went and put an artificial of the opposite sex there. Go and prance along the boardwalk with all the other trannies and look beautiful, but don't be trying to compete in women's sports. Stop it. You know you cheating. You know there's a physical advantage on the average level. The average man may be physically superior whereas it pertains to strength and speed and things like that. The average woman. And you know that. That's why you want to compete in the first place. Because you know if you were competing with men, you get your ass bust. So you want to go and compete against women where everything is on an even keel for you. These women are competing against other women, real women. And it's not for you to come and interject yourself into something that does not concern you, that you do not belong in physically. That's what I mean. The takeover. Y'all want to do it all. You don't want to be equal to women. You don't want to be equally beautiful or, get equal amount of attention as a woman. I guess that's why you would cross-dress in the first place or dress up as a woman. You want to best her at everything that concerns her. That's not cool to me. Like, you can't best no woman at being no woman. Stop it. You can't do it like how women do it. Even sports. Women athletes rock like women athletes. Stigma, if you will. Kind of a belief where the closer a woman plays their sport in resemblance to a man, the closer a woman resembles a man in her play, that is what makes her better. A better what though? She's an athlete. She is practicing the same basics as a male athlete. But what's fixated in your head is that, oh, she's as good as a man. Well, there are some men that can't even play sports. So then what is she then in comparison to a man? You feel me? She's straight up and down an athlete altogether. And there's women athletics and there's men athletics. Two different categories. And there should be no and shall be no crossing of the two. Not fair. That's like a man trying to go into the women's Olympics in tracing and arguing. You can't compete with no woman with tracing and arguing. I don't care if you want to put breasts on your chest. You ain't gonna outmouth no woman, fool. You feel me? That's their category. Stay out of it. You gonna take your man self now and come into woman's competition. True, you think you look like a woman. You a man. Cut it out. Pathetic. Yes, I feel like men trying to compete against women in women's sports is pathetic. Giuseppe said that. Fuck it, I'll say it. Hey, yo. No elaborate ending today. There's a lot of things pissing me off in my head right now. But what I will say is, I appreciate all my drama kings and all my drama queens. Please bear with me while my show is in renovation. And thanks for watching once again. This is Giuseppe, and I'm off this in 4, 3, 2.
the tape to Giuseppe, like fuck it, I'll say it. Twerk to the intro beat, all day. Twerk to the intro beat, all day. Twerk to the intro beat. Fuck it, I'll say it, hesitate to delay it. Canada, Miami, Cackalack to the Bay. Hennessy, Patron, Cisco, Chardonnay.